Kellogg's spent millions of dollars to tell you that fiber makes you poop. That's not an insight. You know what that is? It's biology. It's not psychology. Spent millions of dollars on that just to tell you that. And it was a failure. I gotta be honest. Look, the ad worked. It kind of worked, but it also didn't. Let me explain why. Let's go to the tape, shall we? You see this? Will Shat. For those of you who don't know, this is William Shatner of Star Trek fame. His actual last name is Shatner. But since this whole thing is about fiber and making you poop, they're like, hey, Shat, get it? That's the past tense of S-H-I-T. I don't know if I could say it. I don't want to get this video taken down or whatever. But anyway, let's watch it and we'll talk.
Will Shat here, bringing fiber to the masses.
Brand ambassador. Get it? He's not a brand ambassador. He's a brand ambassador.
With Kellogg's Raisin Bran. Duty calls.
Duty. Get it?
Will Shat?
Every darn day.
Whoa.
Will Shat in the house. It's fiber time. Is that dog a Shih Tzu? Perfect.
Will Shat on the car!
You're too old for this shit.
Kellogg's Raisin Bran.
High fiber, happy gut.
Kellogg's Raisin.
High fiber, happy gut. Should have worked, but it really didn't. And I'm telling you again, what do you need? You need to have very strong benefit, right? What's in it for me? What's in it for the consumer? And they have that. They have a great freaking benefit, right? The fiber in our cereal is going to help you go number 2. Fine, right? But what is it missing though? It's missing a unique selling proposition. What's unique about it? Is Kellogg's Raisin Bran, is that the only one that has the only cereal that has fiber in it? No. Any cereal that has the right amount of fiber or whatever, any cereal with fiber is going to help you go poop, right? So there was nothing differentiating. There was nothing that stands out for a Raisin Bran. It doesn't. It's not. What is it doing, right? Any cereal can do that. Now, is it funny? Sure, I guess so. In a juvenile way, it's like, oh, hey, it's just poop joke after poop joke. But it's like, you can spend millions of dollars on a freaking poop joke. The whole point of advertising, again, creative storytelling that solves a problem, right? Now, they leveraged his celebrity and all that stuff, right? Does this solve a problem? Yeah, it does. People who are irregular and want to be regular have a fiber thing. Right? It solves a problem. So while on the surface it checks, the right boxes, there's some boxes that are left unchecked completely, right? Again, there's no unique selling proposition. Anyone could have done this. Any brand could have said this, right? The biggest failure, though, I would say, and this is how you have to do the test of the concept, right? Would this ad have worked without William Shatner? The answer is a beep. No. Shit, no. No chance. Because the entire thing is leveraged and anchored off of his name, off of his celebrity, right? I don't know why it just froze. Sorry, my editing skills are limited at the time, so I'm just going to repeat it. Would this ad have worked at all if it wasn't for William Shatner? The answer is resounding no. It would not. Absolutely 1,000,000% needed him because his name is the joke. That's the thing. Would the Snickers "You're Not You When You're Hungry" campaign worked without Betty White? Yes, it would have. Would it worked out just as well with any celebrity at that time, any female celebrity? Because that's what they're doing. Sure, absolutely. Or a male celebrity. Absolutely. 100% would have worked. Would it have worked with Kim Kardashian? Yep. Would it have worked with, I don't know, I'm thinking of somebody else. Scarlett Johansson? Yes, 100%. It absolutely would have worked. Because the concept was so strong and the insight was deep. So you didn't need any celebrity. Celebrity just enhanced the commercial. It just enhanced it, right? Similar to, sorry, I'm not trying to pat, but the commercial we created for Smart Pack for Hyundai, right? It did the same thing. That commercial would have worked just as well if we just used local Boston talent. Only Boston comedians. Local Boston comedians that only Bostonians would have recognized or known. Nobody famous. No one famous. It still would have worked, right? It's just a bunch of Bostonians, talking about this guy can't party. Hey, what are you doing? Blah, 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 you can party. Look who's got some hot pocket. A pocket of Foxford, a pocket, right? It still would have worked. Now, having Captain America, Chris Evans, and John Krasinski, Rachel Dratch, Ortiz obviously elevated it, right? But it didn't need it. Whoops. It didn't need it necessarily, right? Whereas with this, it absolutely 100% is reliant on him. No Shatner, no commercial. So does that really work? No. I mean, time will tell. Did they move product? Did they make the sales they needed to justify having the media buy again $10 million with a 30-second spot, so there's 10 million at the absolute minimum. We're not even counting what Shatner costs or anything, right? So I mean, what could have been done to make it better, right? Tapping into the actual deeper insight, right, and understanding human psychology and human behavior, which is what. Well, people do want to be regular. I know it's kind of an uncomfortable conversation. Where people do want to be regular, right? And they're self-conscious about that, right? So tap into that a little bit more, right? Find a unique angle for Kellogg's itself to do so. But, and remember the You're Not You and You're Hungry campaign where I mentioned that, yes, anyone else, any food product could have done it. Hell, Raisin Bran themselves could have done the You're Not You and You're Hungry campaign. And it would have worked because they would have been the first ones that have done it. Plus, but more importantly, this is a deeper insight, there's a psychology behind it, right? This is just a poop joke of like, it's going to make you go. So what? Anyway, I expected more. I really did. These Super Bowl commercials this year were absolutely terrible. So let me make sure what else. This is not one of the worst. Because the ad actually worked. I'm gonna say it again. A Svedka robot ad. Oh God, so freaking bad. The Ritz ad was absolutely terrible. Right? There's so many of them that were just really bad. And I'm sorry. I'm trying to make sure that I have this. Celebrity, yeah, they had a celebrity, the strong benefit, and that's it. But no insight, nothing, no insight, nothing there. Okay, it's gonna make you go, big freaking deal. So people probably saw this, they laughed, and then they moved on. Do they remember it? Probably not. If they know, Will Shatner was funny. I love William Shatner. Great. What was the commercial for? Oh, it's for I think it was for a cereal. Fail. You need to remember what Well, you need to remember what brand it was for. The entire point is so you see this, you relate to it. It evokes an emotion within you, the emotional benefit, because it's supposed to evoke that emotion, so that it creates and triggers a action. Right? What is the action? Go buy it. Sales, baby. That's it. Dollar bills. That's what they want. They want to make sales, right? It's advertising. They're going to make money, right? Kellogg's or any other brand is not in the business of dumping 10, 20, $30 million to not sell more product. That's the whole point. They know that hundreds of millions of people their eyes are glued at that time. They have your attention. We got you. Now buy our stuff. But if you go to the supermarket and you just see a bunch of cereal and you don't remember which one it was for, did it work? No. So did the ad work? Kinda. Not really. No. Not for what we're trying to do here, Remember, and by the way, I forgot to do the intro like I normally did. I'm still learning, kids. I'm Eddie B, the madman, right? And I'm reacting to commercials, right? The good, the great, the decent, the meh, the bad, and the freaking terrible. All through the lens of human psychology and insights and letting you know why did this ad, if it's a great ad and it worked, why did it work? If it was bad, why was it bad? I want to look at everything through an objective lens, not a subjective lens, because I could just tear it apart and be like, it sucked. No one cares about my opinion if I just said it sucked. Why? Right? So anyway, that's kind of all I got for you today, kids. Yeah, stay tuned for more reactions and stay tuned for my course. It's coming out shortly. It's not just for creatives, right? Like if you so who is it for? If you're a creative, right? You're working in the industry. You're a junior copywriter or art director, mid level, senior, associate creator. It doesn't matter. You could be at a small agency, a little boutique agency. You could be at a big agency. You could be working in house at a brand, right? You could be a creator yourself, and you yourself are the brand, and the content you're creating, they're ads, right? So I can help you understand and tap into your own benefit and all that stuff and create an insight that would help you 10x your own creative to help you get it in front of people, right? So they can connect to you and with you and all that, right? To help you build your brand or to help you, with the brand you're working on at the agency and all that stuff. But it's not just for creative, for strategists as well, right? Strategist, I can help you not only learn how to be better strategists and think deeper and come up with way better insights, not just so you have a way better brief, but by having the better brief, and mind you, I can do this through the lens of a creative as well. I know what creatives are looking for. I can help you with those briefs, right? But not only that, when you have a better brief and a great brief and a super killer insight, creatives are often off to the races. They know what they're going to do. Better insight, badass insight, the better the creative is, and then you look really good as a strategist. And the creatives will love you for it, right? Yeah. So there's a lot coming. I'm gonna be doing that. I have a group coaching that's gonna be coming, and a one-on-one coaching as well. That it's gonna be coming. I'm gonna have a website coming out shortly that's gonna have all that fun stuff. But be on the lookout. There's more coming. And yeah, I'm just having fun doing this. I love ads. I call myself the Madman. Madman. It's a play off of Mad Men, the old school ad guys from Madison Avenue in New York, way back in the day. That's why they had the show called Mad Men with Don Draper. So with John Hamm playing creative director Don Draper. But so I call myself the Madman. And some, am I crazy? Maybe. I don't know. It's up to you. So, but anyway, that's all I got for you today. And I will see you tomorrow.